Hi guys, I'm John Bro, and welcome to Let's Play Star Fox 64. Or I guess I should say welcome back, because there was a part 0, so... I don't know. Anyway, we are about to enter the main game, and I should warn you, I kinda made my own intro specifically for this Let's Play, so the intro that you are about to see when I press the main game button is not the real intro to the game. It has all the same dialogue, but it's not the real intro, so... we're gonna see the real intro at some point, but it probably won't be anytime soon. But yeah, just don't be alarmed if it's not what you're used to seeing if you played this game before. I'm so sorry. I just couldn't help myself. Credit goes to George Lucas and John Williams. So, this is the Lylat system, or I should say it's the Lylat system map, because there is no way this is the actual system. These planets are way out of proportion with one another. Like Corneria over here, our homeworld, is definitely not at all the same size as this space station over here, Bulls. The Bulls space station. So, the way this game is set up, you will see Corneria over here. There's two gray paths splitting away from it. Depending on how you beat Corneria, there are two paths that exit out of Corneria, and depending on which one you beat, which boss you complete at the end of the level, you can either go to Medio, this asteroid field over here, Medio, or Sector Y, which is over here, of course, the Y-shaped thing. What else would it be? And to beat this game, it pretty much takes, I don't know, 70 minutes, 75 minutes to beat this game, and there's no save points, so it's kind of like an arcade game or an NES game in that sense. You beat 7 of the planets of these 15 planets, or, well, I guess some of them are planets. Some of them are stars, some of them are solar systems, some of them are fields of rocks, and some of them are whatever, but I'm just gonna call them all planets. There are 15 of them, and you beat 7 of them to beat the game. So, depending on what paths you take out of certain levels, you can just kind of choose which planets of those 7 that you're going to choose, or which 7 planets that you're going to choose to beat the game. So basically, you can pretty much beat this game any way that you want to. Not entirely, because some levels don't have alternate paths and stuff like that, but for the most part, you can pretty much just pick any planet that you want to and play through the game. And it's awesome like that. So yeah. Before we enter the first world of the game, or the first planet, I should mention though, or maybe I shouldn't, I don't know. I just feel like mentioning Corneria. My best guess as to why it's called Corneria is because in the Super Nintendo Star Fox, Corneria is the planet that's in the corner. It's like the corner area. That's just my best guess. It could be because it's full of cornfields or something. I would have no idea. Enough of the corny jokes. Let's enter the first level.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my
crappiest.
Andros won't have his way with me.
Good luck.
Good luck. You're gonna need it. Ah, it's such an unsettling good luck. It's not like good luck. It's not bad luck either, but it's like, you're probably gonna die. I hope you don't.
Open the wings.
Yeah, open the wings. And I love the pink puffball looking beam in the back. Puffballs united. I just referenced you. I hope you're happy. Check your G diffuser system. G diffuser system basically is what makes you do barrel rolls. It's not like you need to know this terminology, it's just brought up in this level, so that's why I mentioned it. This is Peppy, all systems go. Good for you, Peppy. I like it, Peppy.
I'm okay.
Shut up, Slippy!
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah, let's rock and roll, alright. I don't listen to rock and roll very much, but you just made it cool. Yeah. I listen to video game music, what can I say? So the charge shot is immediately useful at the beginning of this level. At the beginning of the first level of the game. And everything's kind of explained to you as the game goes on. So I don't really know why there's a tutorial level, there just is. But I guess certain things like the charge shot are more useful in a tutorial level, so yeah. For some reason the ship that chases after Slippy, you can't shoot it down the first time you see it. You have to wait for Peppy to say, Slippy, watch out, bogey's on your tail, before you can actually shoot it down, and whenever it's chasing after Slippy, which is weird to me, but I guess it's for the dialogue's sake. So, yeah, one thing that's, the special thing about Corneria, which isn't in any of the other levels in the game, is that there are these little passageways, like this building over here, this broken up building, and if you go in between the little hole in the building, then you can make enemies appear, like the three that just appeared that were orange and blue and stuff. And so that's really helpful to get your hit points up. And you want your hit points up because the way that you get medals in this game, each of the planets in this game, each of the 15 planets has its own medal. And to get a medal, you have to have all of your group alive, all of your party members alive, and you have to get a certain number of hits in that level to get the medal. So, Falco, Slippy, Peppy, they all have to be alive, and in this stage in particular, you have to have 150 hits. Here's another little hole that I was talking about to make enemies appear. As for helping Falco, it's easiest to just shoot a bomb at those enemies that are following behind him, chasing after him.
Do a barrel roll.
Of course, I had to quiet down for that little line there. Shut up, Peppy. Yeah, I think it's easiest just to shoot a bomb at the enemies behind him. It doesn't hurt him at all. But you can also chase after them and do a charge shot and take them all down in one shot. These archways, we'll go through them all later. That's going through all of these archways without horribly messing up is pretty much how you get to the alternate path of this level, but we're not going to do that just yet. Yeah.
Try a somersault.
Try a somersault, yes. There's something else I was going to explain, but I can't remember immediately what that is. Oh yeah. Whenever enemies shoot down, like some of your party members, whenever their health goes down far enough, then they'll leave. Or they'll just leave you behind and they'll say they're in maintenance or something, and that's bad for you because then you can't get a medal. If anyone's out, if any one person is out, then you can't be helped getting a medal. Ah, so this is Star Fox.
I'm going to crush you.
That's nice. This boss, which is barely a boss at all, is named Granga, or maybe it's Granger. Hermione Granger. No. But it's strange, though, because this is like one of the only... There are lots of mechanical robot things in the game, or ships, or whatever, that have their own names, and the monkeys inside them that are controlling them do not have names. But in this boss, it's the other way around. I don't want to try a U-turn. Ooh, cool! I shot both of his legs down at once. Awesome. But yeah, the name of the monkey is Granga, or Granja, or whatever it is. And then the robot doesn't have a name. So the way you beat him, you can shoot down his legs. You don't necessarily have to, but it makes the boss a lot easier, even though it's already really easy. And you can break him down by shooting his backpack. It only takes, like, I don't know, 10 hits. I'm just guessing here. Might take a little bit more than that, but
We're
not very
heading
many.
out.
Mission
All
complete.
aircraft report.
When it says mission complete, that's different from mission accomplished, because you get two different
More like your father.
messages, mission accomplished or mission complete, depending on whether you've beaten the level the easy way or the hard way. And I think there's only one level in the game that you can beat 3 ways, but there's not a special message for that. It's just mission accomplished or mission complete even still. So I just did mission complete because that was the easy way to beat Corneria, and now we are going to see the hard way to beat to beat Corneria. And all things considered, I think I did pretty well with that. I mean, 148 hits, because you have to beat 150 to actually do it, or to actually get the medal. So. But it's a lot easier with the alternate path, so we're going to see that now. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I can't fail now, I can't fail now. Oh, yes, I can. Crap. I feel like this is probably a good place to cut to, because if you fly through that little hole, or that path, that door thing, then a bomb
I'll
appears.
take this. Get the one behind me.
And we come back to Falco complaining, 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 complainer. One thing that I feel like I should probably bring up, or maybe it's not even that, it's not probably that big of a deal, but I feel like it might be brought up anyway. I am not using a turbo controller, if anyone's wondering. So I just press the control stick this fast. This is me pressing it. Do a barrel roll. Yeah, do a barrel roll, I know. I will do many barrel rolls in this LP. You know, they're in Star Fox 64 3DS, or 3D, that's what it's called, on the 3DS. I haven't played it. I'm not entirely sure if it's even out yet. I think it is, right? Well, I saw trailers for it anyway. But all the characters are voiced over. Like they're done. All the voice actors are different from what they were before. Unless they're the same voice actors again, but I don't know why they would be.
Falco, where are you going?
I found the target. That's kind of strange to me. Whenever you fly through all the archways, that's what triggers Falco figuring out where the ship is. It's like, it's not really a completely inconspicuous ship. It's kind of easy to notice whenever it's flying overhead. So how he notices it as he's distracted by you flying, I really have no idea how that works. But yeah, I recommend saving up bombs here, because you can get a good many hits here by using bombs. Yep, and I barely got enough. Yeah, 139. That's barely enough. Ah, someone wants to play. Someone wants to let's play, that is. 139, yeah, that is barely enough to get the medal for this level. Because you need 150, and whenever you beat a boss, there is almost always a hit plus 10 whenever you beat him. And that doesn't mean that you get 10 hit points from the boss. It means you get 11 hits because there's an additional 10 from the one that you get from beating him. So, Star Fox fans might think that this boss looks familiar. You want to know why? Because it's from Star Fox on the Super Nintendo. It is the first boss of the Super Nintendo game. So that's kind of fun. And it's just as easy as it ever was. You just shoot, shoot, shoot. That's it, Fox. Yeah, it sure is. I feel like I'm doing something weird with... I keep hearing this weird noise. I don't know what it is. I think it might be my headset, or maybe it's the desk as I'm shaking it. Oh well. Incredibly easy boss. We are Star Fox. Oh yeah? Well, you're dead. You have nothing to say. Those explosion effects are kind of cool to see, too. They're not like most explosion effects. Well, they kind of are, but they're not. Mission accomplished. Yeah, there's the mission accomplished there. But the interesting thing about Star Fox 64 on the 3DS, it looks like all the characters' voices are different. Some of them, I think, aren't as good, and then some of them are just as good as they always were. And I think Peppy is probably one of the voices that's just as good as it ever was. Because it sounds... the do a barrel roll line is just as funny. And I was surprised to hear that Fox's voice is almost exactly the same as it was before. So I don't know if that is the same voice actor or not, but yeah. And we get a medal for 150 hits in Corneria. And I should also mention, like, well, now it's not there anymore, but before I got this medal, there was this glowing light that was shining around Corneria. If you see one of those, that pretty much means that you've visited the planet and you haven't gotten a medal on it yet. So, if you see any glowing lights around these planets that aren't like these little explosions, then that means you've visited the planet before, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all there is to it. So, this has been part 1 of Star Fox 64, and next time, we aren't going to go to Sector Y. That'll be a long time from now, because I have a setup planned where we're going to pretty much conquer all of the easy path, or all of the easy path first, then the medium path, then the hard path. So the next thing that we're going to see is Meteo. So, I shall see you then, and thank you very much for watching.